So Avery.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a fan of movies?
Not really, no.
Okay, the video's over. So there are plenty of streaming services out there. You got your Netflix,
Hulu,
Amazon Prime,
Peacock,
Disney Plus. There are too many. We need to cut down to just one.
YouTube.
YouTube. You can get any movie that you want. You just have to pay for each individual movie. Now, most of the time, there are like actual movies on here that you have to pay for that are like big theatrical releases. That's not what we're here for. We're here to look through the free to watch, because if you try to skip around anywhere in the entire movie, it'll show you an ad.
This is something I really think they should start doing in movie theaters, because it's like the best part of the movie watching experience.
It's when you're like reaching the emotional climax of a movie, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Beast pops out and he goes, "I have a challenge for you!" And it just makes the experience that much better.
It makes it so more emotional.
Quality writing makes your schoolwork better and helps you stand out in the process.
Well, yeah. So YouTube has like this really weird selection of free-to-watch movies, because some of them are like actual movies that you've heard of before.
Like Squish RoboCop.
That Thing You Do is actually really good. I would recommend it. But then the rest of them are like Lay Divorce, Right Next to Jesus,
Tai Chi Zero,
Furry Vengeance. You can never forget. Random Fortnite movie. So, let's take this time that we have together to look through some of the absolute best movies of all time. I would say. Alright, so the first one, let's watch With Great Power, the Stan Lee story.
Okay.
The 2008 National Parks 2, Stan Lee.
Next one! This first one is The Reef 2.
Sequels are always better.
Yeah, they do have the first one on here, but
The sequel, they'll explain everything that happened in the first one.
You gotta go for the one that perfects the Reef cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Preparing to inject the serum.
Dude, not the serum.
No. What's gonna happen to my man?
Okay, so you know how in like movies where animals talk, they'll normally have like the animals talk only to animals, and in scenes where like
the people are there, it just sounds like gibberish to the people.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't
this
sound like
shark
anything.
got stabbed and goes, "Ah!"
That diver has no conscience.
Dude, this shark is suffering. Okay, so the shark got out in the last scene.
Okay.
Oh, so I guess the shark's already gonna eat them all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't eat me. I'll do anything you want. Just please spare my life.
Okay.
Aww.
Fine. I won't eat you.
He seems so genuine. This is
a genuine spare.
This child is a total murderer.
Yeah.
Only if you let me stay up late.
You stay up late. Your mom's gonna bite both our heads off.
You're funny, Dad.
Dad?
Okay, so actually, like, this guy's voice, when you heard it first, it was, like, so high.
Yeah, it was.
So, this is, abduction.
Thought you were dead. Nope, just biding my time till I can come back and get revenge on my old pal Pie. You guys want a piece of that? Huh?
Piece of the pie.
The water's too low. We can't swim over that. How are we going to get to Pie, Troy? Patience, boys. Pie! Yo, Pie!
Okay, so this movie is directly ripping off Nemo, where all the sharks had Australian accents because it, like, fit the geography of the movie.
Yeah.
What accents do these sharks have? Because some of them are like,
The water's too low.
then the one guy's like,
Yo, Pie!
That's like 3 accents in just one shark
Yeah.
right there.
Troy, what happened to him? He's huge.
dude, body shaming Troy.
Dude.
Look at this. They were too lazy to make him turn around. He just goes straight backwards.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
Go fight
you
the
want to
shark.
fight him.
I've defeated that bully before. I can beat him again.
But how though? See, like in Nemo, beat the shark by like outsmarting him and like using our environment.
Yeah, because there's no way they can take a shark head on, being fish.
Right. This guy's like, I'm about to beat the crap out of this shark. Let me at him.
Hold me back.
Go home and leave the reef in peace. Bring that coward to me, or I will leave it in pieces.
Pack up and leave the reef.
Leave? The reef?
And go where? The open sea? We wouldn't survive a week out there.
We wouldn't survive in the ocean.
We're fish. We can't survive out there.
So, to stop the fish from, like, creating an army to, like, fight him, because, you know, what would a shark do with a bunch of fish? Troy hatches this plan to, like, send this little tiny shark in, to disguise himself as a fish and then, like, stop them from forming an alliance.
Yeah, yeah.
How would you disguise a shark as a fish?
Some, like, makeup, maybe, cover up the back fin, because,
Yeah.
you know, something like that.
How about some hair? Like, how about just, like, a fish afro?
Probably.
You're right. Things will have to change around here. From now on, we train even harder. What?
What?
This guy's the worst.
Maybe we should try something that's not as, like, hard or something.
He's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Let's just go harder.
This, like, tiny shark dude, he's like, oh, why don't we have a talent show instead of an army? These fish are insanely talented.
So talented.
Who made this? We probably should have watched Reef 1 first.
Might have made a little more sense.
The origin story. But now we've gone through, like, the kids section.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, the next logical step is weird 80s horror movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Horror in extreme quotation marks.
Yes.
Okay, so next up, the classic. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Killer Clowns, clowns with a K, of course.
So we're starting off with some
some
romance. And
the ice cream clown with the bestest ice cream in town. Cool off those hot lips with our tasty frozen fruity bar.
whenever I spend time alone with the girlfriend that I have, she exists.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever I'm spending time with her, I'm just really wanting someone to just barge in and
Ice cream! What?
Wow, check that out.
his girlfriend does not want him for his mind.
No,
Zero respect in that relationship.
zero respect.
So of course, like all things from outer space, they discover random circus town.
Yeah.
And the boyfriend's like, come on!
Come on!
Why would you not want to go in?
Random circus tent from space.
Come on, let's check this out.
No. Mike.
No. Mike. So our heroes, I'm never going to learn their names.
Yeah.
They go exploring through this tent/spaceship.
What are these buttons? What the? What? What the?
Whenever I open a door, I'm just like, no!
Yeah. I'm like, up it. Oh!
I've never seen anything like this before. Have you? No. That's because nobody has. I don't believe in UFOs. But if they do exist, then we're trapped in one right now.
I mean, will you just calm down? There's got to be a logical explanation for this.
This isn't what you think it is. Nobody stores cotton candy like this.
Whenever I like enter a place, I'm like, this could be a UFO.
Yeah.
How do they store cotton
Yeah,
candy?
that's the determining factor between a UFO and just a normal area.
Yeah.
So, am I on drugs?
I don't know. Just seems like 2016 to me.
We have to tell the police.
Yeah, right, we can run to the police station. We're going to tell them there's a bunch of clowns running around the hills killing people with cotton candy.
I have a friend there. I know he'll believe us.
I don't want to know what kind of friend she has.
Yeah, I do not have a friend that would believe me if I said that.
Yo, hey, there are clowns in the mountains killing people with cotton candy. You believe me, right? Because you're my friend.
Are you okay? If I was an alien and I wanted to, like, conquer a planet,
Yeah.
I would go after a supermarket.
Yeah.
So these clowns are just, like, going door to door and they're like, selling cookies or something.
For me? Oh, shit. Is this from you?
These clowns are a highly intelligent race.
Yes.
They have extremely intelligent plans.
How?
He's gone. He went straight up.
See, I just love it when characters are just openly admitting to the random plot holes in their own movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so our heroes make their way back on into the circus tent.
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
When all hope seems lost. Spoiler warning for anyone watching this that doesn't want to see the end of this.
A masterpiece.
Who breaks through?
The ice cream guy from the beginning, you know? Ice cream, ice cream!
It all comes together at the end.
I am the great and powerful JoJo. I command you to stop.
This is how I wish Avengers Infinity War would end.
Yeah.
They finally get to Thanos and they're like,
Stop.
Dang. What kind of ice cream they selling?
So just when all hope seems lost, Dave is in the grasp of the giant monster.
Uh-huh.
So this next one is called Super Size Me. Seems kind of familiar.
Yeah, I think I've heard of it before.
Do you remember what it's about?
I don't think so, no. Mm-mm.
Okay, let's get started.
That'll be a good one.
You want the McChicken or the McDouble?
McChicken.
One fry.
Yeah.
People were suing the Golden Arches for selling them food that most of us know isn't good for you to begin with.
Best food in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So healthy, dude.
Dude,
Look at all the lettuce they have on here.
Delicious and nutritious, dude. Thanks to YouTube's movie service, we were able to witness some of the greatest cinematic moments of all time.
Of all time, ever.
It's so cold and terrible. But you know what? I'm gonna finish it.
I'm gonna finish it.